Now, let us welcome the second speaker. The second speaker is Ms. Saeko Hara. She drew the lot B and chose the topic 2. Agree or disagree? Japanese schools should encourage their students to participate in the volunteer activities at Tokyo Olympics by giving them school credits. Then, Ms. Hara, please come up to the center of the stage and show us your original jewel.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies and honorable judges. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to volunteer? I'll give you 5,000 yen. If you were to be asked this question, how would you feel? Do you feel happy that you hear that you can get 5,000 yen? But I suppose you also feel guilty. And also, suppose you are the one who wants to be treated by those people. Do you feel good? I think you will feel better if those people were doing it for no money. So, I disagree with the idea that the Japanese schools should encourage their students to participate in the volunteer activities at Tokyo Olympics by giving them school credit. I have some reasons to support my opinion. First, I think we should do the volunteer spontaneously, not because of other factors. And also, I don't think we need those other factors to give a best performance. So I'm going to talk about my experience when I was in first grade in university. Just after I get into university, I became a part of the K.O. project, K.O. 2020 project, which is a volunteer group organized by the K.O. students. We welcome the England team in Hiyoshi campus as a practice place. So we welcome them, we have to welcome them, and we make a place to welcome those people. For example, we make a map around the Hiyoshi campus, and also we try to explore the information about the minor sports at Tokyo Olympics, such as boccia or that kind of sports. I've been in that volunteer group for about 2 or 3 years, but I can say that we don't need those money or credit to give a best performance. So in our 2020 project, we don't get any money or credit, but they are so delighted to do those performance, and they give their best performance. So this is one of the reasons that I think we don't need those factors. And also, suppose you are the one who are treated by the people. Of course, it feels good to be treated, but if those people are doing it by nothing, don't you feel like it's very nice of them? So this is what I felt as working this is what I felt working as a part of this project. So I disagree with this idea, since I don't think we need those factors to give the best performance. And also, the people can feel better if those people are doing it for nothing. Thank you.
Let us welcome the second speaker. The second speaker is Ms. Saeko Hara from Keio University. She will deliver her speech under the title, Go Find the Cheese. Go Find the Cheese. Then Ms. Hara, please come up to the center of the stage and show us the brightness only you can bring.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies and honorable judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Things have changed. What do you do? If you were to be asked this question, how would you answer? Let's check out what the two men did, whose name was Ho and Hem. The cheese was gone. Looks like they ate everything. Ho grabbed his running shoes to go find new cheese. Hem chose to stay, saying he prefers to be in his familiar place. Ho found a ton of cheese and waited for Hem to come, but he never appeared. This is part of my favorite book, Who Moved My Cheese? Ho and Hem live in a maze, and they settle in a town with a lot of cheese. But someday, they finished eating all the cheese. Ho gets ready to go find new cheese, but Hem chose to stay, saying he doesn't want to go to an unknown place. It's just like our lives, isn't it? How many of you have made a decision as Hems before? Life keeps changing, and sometimes we face a tough decision to make. So today, I'm going to tell you how to deal with change that happens around us. I hope everyone will be like Ho, who can cope well with the change after my speech. Last year, I took one survey for an essay. The question was, how do you feel when things around you change? Before I began the survey, I had imagined most of the answers would be positive ones. But the result was contrary to my expectation. More people had the negative feeling towards change. Things around us never stop to change. Sometimes we face the situations which is not welcoming. At that time, what do you do? What do you feel? Maybe most of you will be scared. However, if you don't make any move and be eager for the further challenge, we could miss a chance to get new meetings, opportunities, and perspectives. Then, why are we scared of change? I think it's because we only see the bad aspects of it. To make it more simple, let's remember the days when we were the junior high school students getting ready for the biggest event of the year, the class changing. Naturally, we think, I don't want to be separated with my best friends, or what should I do if I didn't have any friends in my new class? Like this, we come to be scared of the change as we imagine the bad situations. And I was not the exception. When I was in high school, I went to America for a year to study abroad. There, I was Hem, who couldn't go out of the comfort zone. In America, everything was different compared to Japan. I felt uncomfortable and couldn't accept those differences. I didn't even try since I was afraid of making mistakes and being embarrassed. It was one of these Saturday nights that I could get through this situation. My host family was Christian, so I had to go to church every Sunday morning, and I hated it. I was talking to my mother on the phone, and I told her how much I didn't want to go to church on the next day. And she told me, it's better than you think. See, you can have a chance to talk to new people, you can know about God, and you can have snack there. It may sound a very small talk, but it was a big hit for me. I was complaining a lot, but I was the one who got a change. So now, I'm going to tell you the solution that I learned this talk and which changed my life in America. It is to imagine the good and fun situation that could happen if you make a move. Do you feel exciting? If you do, just be true to it and do it. If you don't, just don't. The important thing is you change the way of thinking. Imagine the good and fun situation that could happen if you make a move. Ham couldn't go to find new cheese since he was afraid of ending up with find nothing. Ho could make a move since he had imagined of himself finding a new cheese town. After I learned this method of thoughts, I became more like Ho, who can cope well with the change. I asked some friends out, not waiting to be asked, thinking I can be closer with them. I asked my teacher to give me some time to make a presentation about Japan, not just sitting and taking a class, thinking the classmates will be more interested in Japan. As a result, everything looked different. Life became easier and more fun. Of course, sometimes we might fail if we make a move. But if it was a failure based on your deep thoughts, don't you think that you can get it more easily? This year, I am working as an executive chairperson of Fukuzawa Trophy. Things keep changing, and sometimes my heart feels it's like going to break. But I try to take it in a positive way instead of imagining the bad situations. With that in mind, I can feel easier and can enjoy the change. So ladies and gentlemen, please start with keeping this method of thoughts in your mind. Congratulations, you are no more hen who cannot go out of the comfort zone. You are ho who are ready for the change. I'm sure the world will be a much better place with a lot of hoes. The cheese was gone. Looks like they ate everything. Ho grabbed his running shoes to go find new cheese. Ham chose to stay, saying he prefers to be in his familiar place. And you? Which one are you going to be? Thank you.
We have a question and answer period. Mr. Miyawaki, please.
Okay, Ms. Hara, thank you very much for your
Thank
speech. So, are you a change lover? Are you a change lover?
Change
You
love.
like change?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Change excites you. So, you said America, you went to America. Where in America? America State?
Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Don't say that. No, don't give that.
It's like middle of.
Yes, in the middle of
Yeah.
the states. Thank you. So, it was your mom who changed your mind. Did you thank her?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. It was not a big statement she gave you. It was very simple. But why do you think it was so powerful when you heard it?
I think it's because it was the idea that I didn't have before she told her. She told me about that. Because after I went to America, it was a really changed life, And I didn't know I was not good at adjusting to the changed life. And I was thinking like only the bad things, like I didn't know if I can do well with like school and friends, and I didn't know how I can live through 10 months. It's so long, because since I have never lived in America so long time, and so I only had that bad imagination, bad image about it. So when she taught me that there was also the good thing if you make a move, and when I heard that idea, it was so like new like idea. But I think that's why it was so powerful for me.
Okay. And when you realized it, when the statement hit you, would you describe how you felt?
Describe? I was not like, I didn't describe exactly, but yeah, not at the time, but after I came back and after I could like adjust to that life in America, I thought that was the moment that I could change my mind.
How did you feel?
I really thank her, and I think it was so good that she taught me that idea.
You liked it. Okay, would you give us some tips that help us think about good and fun situation? We usually get mental blocks to think positively. Give us some tips for us to do it.
I think it is if you try to think about the positive thing, I think it's easy because we are not used to imagine about the positive things, but if we try to do it, I think it's easy. So what else? As for the class changing situation, we usually think it's a bad thing, so we only imagine bad things. But if we try to take it as a positive one, we can think that I could be friends with another people or something like that. So I think just try to do it can help it. And if you try, I think you can do it too.
Okay, so you push yourself. Last question. Please share your positive imagination being the executive chairperson of the Fukuzawa Trophy.
Okay. It is kind of a serious problem, but as I was working as an executive chairperson, there was a vice chairperson, but last month she suddenly quit, and it was so we were doing it together from the first time, so it was a very sad thing, but it was the time that I was writing this speech, so I thought it was also good, and now I have another vice chairperson, and so I try to think, and I think that I can make a better one with him. Like I can have another idea from him. So yeah, that's the example that I experienced.
You're gonna make it better.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, and good luck on your contest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Miyawaki and Ms. Hara. Now it's judging time.
感想はすっごい緊張してきたんですけど、もう本当にレベルの高い方々ばっかで、もう早く終わったんで自分はすごい楽しんで聞けました。メッセージは自分の経験を結構振り返る機会になったスピーチで、これから特に大学生とかだと社会人になったりとか、他の分かんないけど学部変えるとかいろいろあるかもしれないけど、そういう中でポジティブにいってほしいなっていう メッセージを込めました。ジュエルとは夢のような場所でした。もういろんな素晴らしい方がいて、出会いがたくさんあってありがたかったです。こんなに素晴らしい舞台に立ってたのは本当に皆さんのおかげだと思うので、ちゃんとこれを生かしてアウトプットできるように頑張ります。